Let's write these inequalities in both interval and set notations. Here we have the inequality -2 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 4. What is this in interval notation? Well, we include those endpoints, -2, 4. This says all the numbers between -2 and 4. We just need to decide, are those brackets or parentheses? Well, both inequality signs are less than or equal to, meaning we include those endpoints and we get brackets using our interval notation. Switching to set notation, it's a little bit more annoying, but we use these curly brackets and we say any x in the real numbers given, or this vertical line means under the condition that inequality holds true. So let's just rewrite that inequality, -2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4, and close those curly brackets. That says all real numbers, given that inequality holds true. Those are both of the notations. Let's take a look at this second one. X less than 4 or x greater than or equal to 9. Now we have to be very careful in math when comparing and or. Or means both. I need all the numbers less than 4, also all the numbers greater than or equal to 9. So in interval notation, all the numbers less than 4, well, we would go down to -infinity, and we always put parentheses around -infinity. We would come up to 4, and it's less than, not less than or equal to, we'll put a parenthesis. Now, since it says or, and we want to include something else, we'll use a U for union. We are also including this other interval, which will bracket around 9 because it's greater than or equal to, and then up forever. We're greater than 9, so we go up to +infinity, put a parenthesis around there. That's the interval notation. Let's do the same thing for the set notation. You'll see it's very similar to what we did before. We use the curly brackets, and we say x is a real number if those two inequalities hold true. We'll just copy those inequalities, x less than 4, and you can use a comma or simply say or x greater than or equal to 9, and close those curly brackets. Hey, we have those two notations. Let's look at this last one. X greater than 3 and x less than or equal to 14. Now, and means both of these have to be happening simultaneously. They both have to be true at the same time. So, x greater than 3 and x less than or equal to 14, can you think of what interval that would be? Well, you could plot it on a number line if you like, but just think 3 is less than 14 and we're greater than 3. So we go 3, 14, and we'll bracket that 14. Notice how the 3 gets a parenthesis and the 14 gets a bracket based on the inequality signs. Now let's go ahead, we'll write this also in our set notation, very similar here. X is a real number given that, and here we can just write this as a compound inequality. Let's just say 3 is less than x is less than or equal to 14, since again we're including 14 but not 3.